family is visiting him and helping him move shit from his place up in NorCal down here. I don't know why.
Good for him.
I don't know. He got some fucking family home comfort furniture. I don't fucking know. But
yeah.
Might as well play some D&D.
Sure, I guess.
Let's get to it.
I got some time.
Do we have to go over what happened last session since it was 8 hours
we're just
ago?
gonna actually skip past that, considering how that was less than 18 hours ago.
Thank you.
It's like, it wasn't even yesterday, it was still today for some of us.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I went to sleep before that, so.
Continue.
There were reminders in the edicts.
Yes, there were. Yes, there were. Sunday, Sir Maximilian Michaelvich.
Who, what?
Excuse me?
He was the loud, brash guy that Chedamir and Seema talked to.
Oh, that guy. I remember him now.
Yeah. The first time I sent him sent him towards a group, they hated him immediately just because of his voice.
Of course.
And they immediately began thinking of, like, how do we just ditch him? We don't want him following us, ditched him, and I'm like...
Aw.
I feel kind of bad for him.
That's why I gave him his own party now!
Yeah.
I don't know him.
With Elijah of the Heartlands, and then, you know, that one bitch.
Oh,
I mean, one bitch, like, quite, like, yeah, she was pretty bitchy. And then the Remnologist.
Excuse me,
Are they all
what did I
hearing
miss
impaired?
last time?
This wasn't last time, this was like 4 sessions ago. So, a couple of things, so let's jump right into it. I'm half Michaelvich. So, as we remember from last time, you guys are traveling. Let me move to the map actually, and then put some music on.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the music from Roll20 is the thing causing my Discord to mess up.
That...
Because you notice that when I crash, it crashes the music from Roll20, so I'm wondering that. That being said, I don't care enough to actually stop doing it.
What, like it's overtaxing your connection or something?
I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe they operate on some similar line and sharing them at the same time. I don't fucking know. But, yeah, so anyways, last time, you guys are traveling down south. Towards Sevlist. The closest town to the Twin Spires. And, the only way down, honestly.
Legally.
Legally. Short of trespassing through dwarven lands, going through valley areas, which require a lot of taxation, tariff, and paperwork, or through the exchange the other way, but that sort of waste your time coming this way, wouldn't it? So, essentially, it took like 3.5 days to fully get down there, and then we're just sort of pointing out what happened, sharing the time between all of you during those 3 days. And during that time is when I will interject the things that I'm going to interject. On the first day, maybe towards the end of it, towards the evening sunset time of it, you guys are all pitching up, just a small campfire, do some cooking. Again, you guys are traveling relatively constantly, doing breaks here and there for stretch your legs, restroom break, cooking food, horse stuff. And during one of those times, on the first day, you guys are all just sort of chilling by the campfire. Whoever's cooking is doing the cooking. And Jean is just sort of there, just... You notice he doesn't really eat. Or if he does eat, it's usually in some weird fashion. Like, never-ending carrot sort of deal.
Was he having a food issue?
No. Anyways. He's just sort of chilling, reading some unlabeled text. It's like more like a pamphlet, if anything. So that's how short the volume is. And he flips the page, and you guys are all just sort of chilling, and then he goes, "Oh shit!" And then everyone just immediately turns to look at him, like this sudden outburst. "I forgot!" And he forgot! And he points up at the sky. "Oh, I forgot too!" And he throws the book into the fire. And it just doesn't burn, it just stays there. Fuck! Do that later!
Can I put it out?
It's not on fire, technically.
It's not on fire.
It's just
there.
sitting in the fire.
It's just a pure white volume that just sort of is like they spread out on like one of the logs of the fire, but it's not burning. It's not getting charred. It's not turning black. It's not doing anything.
Yes,
It's there.
but listen, I think that it's just gonna burn a bit, late. It's just, it's gonna.
If you want to try to put your hand in the fire, you can try.
I will put my bamboo stick in it and try to cut it out.
Is the book called Doors of Stone?
It's not called Doors of Stone. It doesn't have any text on it on the front of it.
Perfect then.
Yep. All right, so Pico, you just sort of grab your bamboo stick and just sort of just try to poke it out.
And then I blow my stick out if it's on fire.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of there, and you sort of you sort of 180 it, flip it, turn it over, and it sort of lands outside the fire pit, and you see it's blank. You have no clue what he was reading.
I imagine
Or if he was reading at all. He
Maybe
might have
Braille?
something. There's nothing on it. It's a blank. It's a blank and flat.
Well, I don't know that. I mean, it could be still some weird magic shit.
Mm-hmm. Knowing John, it wouldn't be surprising if he was just not reading anything. He's just trying to fuck with you.
I don't know him.
He reaches into his vest pocket, and you hear, similar to when he produced the initially never-ending carrot for Marshall. You hear metallic rum growing and for a moment you think he might have another never-ending vegetable somewhere tucked away. Wouldn't be that far out of the realm for him.
No.
Nope. How did I get this in here? Be right back. And he walks around, he steps into the wagon. And then you hear a series of noises which you can't really explain how he's doing it, but at this point you're just sort of accepting that he breaks rules.
Is that a chicken?
Yeah, you hear a chicken, you hear a cow moving, you hear a forged metal, a
Someone
metal
screaming
hitting,
in agony.
Power
not a
tool
scream of
montage?
agony.
Okay.
Yeah, just a bunch of random pish-posh of smorgasbord of stuff.
My mouth is watering. I'm excited.
Power tool montage.
Partial montage.
Dinner time.
And then after 30 seconds of this, he steps out. With most of him is out except his arm. His arm he keeps tucked away in the interior of the wagon. So, you guys did a pretty good job, and I know you guys didn't get paid or anything, but I thought you might like something.
Is it
Do
food?
rewards. Nope.
Okay.
Come on,
this-
take a
this is-
guess.
The suspense is killing me.
There's no way any of us could possibly guess what you're holding.
It's not food, so I don't care.
Fair enough.
Actually,
Now,
hold
some of
on.
you already know what I'm going to bring out, and there's some other stuff as well. Well, one other stuff. He holds his arm out, and he's holding...
Man, that was a heavy
You notice now... that... A, he's holding a set of boots, and B, he's wearing a gauntlet. There's a sort of leathery gauntlet on his right arm now. The one that's holding the boots.
It's flying boots.
Connor is just sort of sipping at some tea and... Hey! Good memory! You do remember what these are. How the fuck? What? He snaps his fingers. He teleports behind Connor and leans in like a teacher catching a student cheating or something, mischievously. He just sort of leans in. Come on. I'm his maestro. You think I wasn't paying attention to the things he was crafting? And I am an expert on stealing school resources. You think I wouldn't notice that too? Connor just looks down at the tea he was drinking and doesn't say anything.
Oh, they're boots of scolding.
Oh, I know a lot of maestros that would love that. I should work on that later. But no. What were they called, Connor? That fun little name guys gave him? Connor's just sort of holding his teacup. Just sort of right in front of his face and just not paying attention. He called them the slipstreams. There you go. The slipstreams. Cheers. So, who wants these fabulous boots of Maestro Academy contraband?
I love contraband. Let me have a look.
The boots themselves are a... I never actually made a handout for this. Oops, dumb. This is what happens when you're dead tired in the morning and chug 3 coffees and have an unfocused mind with a lot of energy. So, the boots themselves are... Initially, they're this sort of black leather. And that's sort of like the under base of all of it. That being said, there are sort of metallic plates, so to speak. Not in the sense that they're like overlaying each other like plate armor would be. But more in the sense of like just defensive plates are just sort of slapped on here and there on the left, right, on the front toe bit area. They're literally something like steel toe boots. And these plates are just sort of this bright, not bright, but like relatively bright compared to the black undertone of it. Just, you know, normal metallic, not silvery, but steel color. And then wrapping around all of it, both to keep your foot in place, as well as just some decorative flair, as well as keeping the plates in place. Not sloppily, this is all expertly done. Are just a series of brown leather laces. And then you notice 2 things in particular is that sort of the boots themselves go not all the way to knee high, but just like a little bit below, sort of like towards the what's the word? Calf? I think that's the word. Calf.
Shin.
And yeah. And sort of stemming out is just sort of like a little orange ribbon. About, I don't know, a couple inches wide. It just sort of automatically just sort of flares out from inside the boot itself. And you notice one other thing. That on the front plate, sort of like the leg guard, there are 3 slots, one of which is filled with a bright blue gem. And this is on both of them.
I'm guessing asking what they would do would gain us no information.
John smiles at you.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Give them a try. They're meant to be put on in relative quick haste if the Academy shenanigans, he looks at Connor for that, were any indication.
Chedamir, Yumi or Marshall?
Are they good for kicking?
No, but they are good for running.
I know.
Well, not running. Blinking.
I'll put on the shoes.
How
I
would
can already blink.
how would boots help your eyes?
I'm just blinking.
Good job, Pico.
I look at her and I try to blink a little bit faster.
Oh shit! Now I blink faster.
While they're
Roll
doing
dexterity
that,
check, my friend.
can Chedamir
Oh,
just
how
begrudgingly put the boots on?
Yep.
I think I lose this one on default.
Yeah, but I don't
Turbo
care.
blinking.
So you
Boom!
put
Take
on
that. Sorry.
you put on the boots, tighten up the laces, and tie them off.
Surprisingly comfortable.
They're not when you move them around. It's not the plates have a lot of clearance room from each other, so it's not like if you're sneaking or something, it would cause like or anything like that, any like clanking and cluttering. So you put them on, and you don't really feel anything different. They're nice boots, very well crafted, very comfortable. They sort of mold to your feet, honestly.
Cause magic.
Basically. Go on then, give them a try.
I don't know how to make them work.
Tagline of Chiz of the Cavalry's here might work, but I don't think it'd be good for you because your personality is absolutely the opposite of that. So, just think
Tesla.
jump,
Ouch.
leap,
Sure.
or backwards, or left, or right, but not up or down. Really weird game
I say
mechanic.
please.
Jeremy's just questioning. It's like, what the fuck? You know what? I'm just gonna let the game mechanic thing slide. She's gonna try and use them. Just run off in a direction.
You take one step, and as your first foot like arcs and crests, the very tip of it touches onto the next, step in your running cycle, you blink. 15 feet.
That. I want to say it's
Well,
disorientating.
look what you've done now. You wasted this charge. Oh my goodness.
You said try that. I'm going to.
Oh my god, shit. Why would you?
Can it be recharged?
Of course. All the good magical items in the world are either infinite or can be recharged. So technically, infinite just has a slower weight.
That was cool and interesting and slightly disorientating.
What color
This
are
last-
they?
What color? Oh, was
I
there
already
like
described
a
it. I'm not
Yeah.
re-describing all of it.
Was there like a streak behind Shadowmere like Tracer?
Basically.
Yeah.
It's not the same as Tracers from Overwatch. It's not just a blue trail. It's mostly blue, I will give it that, but it does have like just sort of orange streaks, sort of like, I don't know, speed lines, I guess, I don't know.
So it's better.
In a non-ironic manner, orange tracers in your trailing.
Nice. I mean, these could be very useful for pretty much any of us.
I think they look nice on you.
I can guarantee you that you can put more gems in there.
I mean, it has
2 gems
slots.
are down at the academy, down south.
Mhm.
Still in the contraband thing. And the other 2, I don't remember where I put them.
Goody. They're on a different plane of existence.
Potentially.
Cool.
Can't you just blink there?
I don't think they go that far.
They only go as far as you just went.
Can you,
How
like...
far does-
Don't try blinking into a wall, because you'll just end up smashing your face against it.
Good to know. Can you vary the distance, like if I only wanted to go a few feet?
Could. Don't think that helps conserve the power of it, but could.
Keep it in mind. So am I getting the cool magic shoes or someone else?
I mean, it's on to you guys as a party. I still have this thing, and he holds up the glove.
What's that one do?
What?
Wait, why did I ask?
He whistles with it. It's sort of like these like fingerless gloves. Wait, no, that's not how it works. Fuck. Give me a second. He's like snapping. No. He slaps the thing. No.
Are you trying to get the bird to come?
I have Edgar
Yes.
land on Marshall's shoulder.
Oh, hello, little one. Pull out like part of a cracker.
He's like, you see Nikolai getting frustrated? Oh! And he says in Elvish, Hunter. I'm not sure who among you understands Elvish.
Nope.
It's
Chenner
not
does.
Is Elvish or Sylvan different, right?
Yes.
Elvish and Sylvan are different. They're like, it's like how like French and Spanish are similar,
Ah,
but they're
gotcha.
different.
I'm gonna be honest, like out of game, Aldrich should get them. Just like because he has 3 magical items. Rip.
Because I'm all magical myself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but cool boots, I mean,
That's a pretty
Oh,
good
and it's like a free
You
misty
have-
step.
you have 3. Shadowbeard has 1 billion.
I have 1 billion.
He's Marshall.
Marshall has an armory.
Oh my god, speaking of which, I totally forgot about doing the... Never mind.
There
There.
Not importance now.
Also, you have a
Suck
Tome of Understanding. What does that do?
So
Yeah,
the
I keep meaning to get that to Seema.
I think
Doing
I'm
what?
only...
That Tome of Understanding.
Oh yeah, you really should get that there at some point.
And then I keep forgetting I have it.
Your wisdom is increased by 2?
It's super dope. And it
Yeah,
goes
you
up
got that, and
permanently.
what was the other one? What was the other one? Oh,
Was it
The
bodily?
Manual of Bodily Health.
that's what it was. Yeah.
Okay,
my
can
con
someone
is
tell me why
22.
Marshall has 1 billion magical items that are so cool?
Because he won
Random
in
Crash
fights.
rolled 100.
Oh my god, dude, you're so lucky.
I mean, is Pico gonna be like a long-term character?
No.
Okay.
I thought you were giving it to Seema anyway. She's the one that's wisdomly based.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
but
Chadamir,
wisdom
but she
is
doesn't think as
also-
much.
saves and AC for months.
Ah.
I mean, my vote out of game, Aldrich, simply because he has
Anyway,
balanced it out a bit, Chetamir.
We don't
So
even
the
know
fun.
what this.
He
we were
says
about
lie.
to see gloves in action.
Saldafor.
So
And conjures into being this falcon, sort of coalescing onto his arm. This blue, glowing astral falcon.
That did it very quick.
Impressive.
He does a little bow towards it. My apologies. And then he just sort of punches the air, and she just sort of shoots it like a missile off into the distance, and it leaves behind a trail of lights as it keeps going and going, leaving this basically like what's the term for like when like airplanes are getting shot at and they have to deploy stuff.
Countermeasures? I mean, it's
Countermeasures, yeah. Countermeasures.
I think it's the exact bomb name. Not
Yeah.
countermeasure.
It's so like this sort of trail of countermeasure stuff, like just sort of they don't drop immediately, they sort of just float there for a while.
I actually think it's a warding flare.
Oh, warding, well, makes sense. So yeah, just a series of glowing clusters of light and illuminates a path into the darkness of the forest.
And I look at Chetamir. Can your bird do that?
You see that the falcon itself, at the end of its cycle, disappears.
Well, mine doesn't disappear into magic.
No remarks.
Oof, my girl didn't give me a good enough bird.
I wasn't
If
saying it
Sora's
like
here,
that. I was just.
You would have a field day.
So basically, out of game, this spectral falconer's glove. Falconeer's glove, my bad.
Buccaneer?
The falcon can do other stuff as well, but this is one of the initial intents of it. It can help you track targets, mark targets, stuff like that. I don't actually have anything set for it yet, so it will be surprising.
Hey, maybe that'll help the ranger range.
It also illuminates a path in the dark, and it doesn't have to go in a straight line. It can also make a circle, so it can help you guys do shit in the dark. If you're okay with exposing your position, that is.
Because magic glowy bird.
Or expose the position of others.
Damn it, it's good. But I have too much magic shit.
So the fun.
Yeah, bird.
Welcome back. The falcon lives and breathes like normal, albeit you can just sort of see through it. It's just sort of low, dull blue to it.
I just put out my arm. Selson 4.
Nah.
Sell the
pronunciation.
Ford.
Yeah.
Sell the foot.
And like the
Ford.
falcon tries to look at you.
Sell the
Sell the floor.
four.
Wait, my arm.
Like the number 4. Mm.
Get better Wi-Fi, Crash.
I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm hooked hardline Ethernet.
Rip.
Get a better cable.
Eh,
Provider. It's probably just because the clutter, because so many people.
maybe. Again, I don't have this problem on any of my other Discord servers. Just this one,
We're special.
I guess.
Maybe because you're reaching across the world.
Potentially. So, Jean takes off the falconer's glove, and as he does it, Hunter, as he's referred to in Elvish, disappears. And he just sort of has the glove just sort of there, ready for someone to take it.
Is that now an unlimited bird?
No. You only have so many uses until dawn.
I already have
I will
a
take the
cool
glove
bird.
and
My
just
bad.
like
Not
spam it.
dawn. Twilight.
I would like to take the glove and spam the bird.
If he holds it out away from your grip.
Aw,
You don't need to be cruel to the soul trapped within it.
there's a soul trapped within it?
What do you think that bird is?
It's a real bird?
Was.
Oh, that's mean. I don't want to be in a glove.
You wanted
When
to
I
drown
die.
a pigeon the other day to eat it.
Yeah, but afterwards its soul will go to heaven.
Yeah,
This
because he
bird's-
was hungry. Do you not eat because you are hungry?
I don't need evidence.
Do you eat animals?
That's not evidence, yes.
Well then, case closed. So,
That's a different
why
thing
is the
anyways.
bird trapped in here?
Servitude and oath of fealty.
Does it feel pain?
I don't know. I don't speak bird. And
I
it doesn't
do.
speak back.
Oh.
He's silent. One of the inefficiencies in the crafting process, so I've been told.
Can we free it?
And
I don't
destroy
think
the
you
item.
particularly like if you did, but could, maybe.
Where did this one come
Shadamir,
from?
Shadamir, do you mind if I try those boots on for a sec?
Sure.
Wait. Give them to me first.
He's
Alright.
recharging it.
Like he just sort
I
of
do
chucks
like
the spectral falconer's glove at you as he takes the boots.
Hey.
A 1 and a 2. And you see that the blue gems, which were originally just sort of dulled in color after using them, flare back to life. There you go. And he gives them to you, Aldrich.
Alright, cool. And you say these are contraband?
I mean, I'm not sure they're contraband anymore, considering how the person that made them is now a maestro of a similar position to me. But at the time where I confiscated them, well, I didn't confiscate them, someone else confiscated them, they were contraband. I don't think they care at this point.
I like contraband, I say, and I put it on.
Fair enough.
If it's stolen, it tastes better.
I know, right?
I think they work pretty good for you too. The mobility in a fight would be very beneficial.
It's always good to be fast. And I just started running in a circle.
Out of
Well, they're
game,
not wrong.
I will say that the Spectral Falconer's Glove is a very roleplay, creative use item.
Oh boy.
It has 7 uses until Twilight, upon which it recharges.
Oh.
I don't have any set thing for it, as I just said.
It's a very cool item.
That is really fucking dope.
The Falcon can relay information to its wielder telepathically. Not in the sense it tells you, it's more of a sense that you just sort of know it all of a sudden. It does have a range of 150 feet, though.
That's solid. Could be better,
Well,
but
partial.
it probably could see.
And as I said, it could circle on targets and just sort of trail them with lights, so you can always, like, track it. I'm not saying you get additional damage on it, but potentially, depending on the circumstance, get advantage on attacking it, stuff like that.
I have an idea.
It can illuminate itself in an ultimate burst of brightness.
Could the falcon bird teach Edgar how to be better at tracking people? Oh damn it!
Rude.
Could the falcon glove help Edgar be better at tracking and shit like that?
Don't say that.
I think so. It depends on,
Potentially, yes. Until the long-term tracking, like a hunter, like a Gorsor would do, no, because it can only go out 100 feet.
that's what I figured.
But in terms of, like, seeking a target to aid you in combat, it could, potentially.
Okay.
I have an idea how we can share the bird. Let's just try it, and whoever the bird likes best, we'll keep the bird.
I will say the Spectral Falconer's Glove requires attunement.
Okay. I was just saying.
It doesn't
like,
require attunement for Jean because he's Jean.
Yeah.
Of course.
I feel like it probably respects whoever's wearing the glove at the time more than respects a specific person.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Look at me, I should be a maestro. Ugh.
Well,
No.
but if it's a bird and it has a soul, it can still like people.
It's
Respect
a
and
different,
liking is different.
it's a different scenario as well than just a thing that likes a thing.
I mean, listen, I respect you. I like Marshall.
I feel like I'm being insulted slightly.
No, because
Look,
I
do you
still
want the glove?
respect you. Oh, I don't do magic.
Okay, then I'll just keep the glove.
Remember, Daud 4.
Hunter, yeah.
Hunter and common won't work. It's
Oh,
elven
really?
craft.
Where did this thing come from?
Go Thotha lore.
Dude.
Anything more specific? Because I feel there might be a slight story behind it.
There is, but there's a story behind everything.
Fair enough.
I'll just say it was a creation from a friend of mine. One of her earlier creations. If you guys are in the neighborhood of Gathalthor for whatever terrible reason, no offense to her and her people, maybe I'll give you her number. Well, phones don't exist. What's a phone? Ignore what I just said. I'll give you her pigeon homingram.
Sounds good.
Pigeon homogram. Perfect. Beautiful.
Alright.
Okay.
So, so Jean, Nikolai,
Yes?
what do you prefer?
Hmm?
Which do you prefer?
Which do I prefer? What do you mean? He says with a wicked grin.
Your names.
Nikolai is just fine.
Nikolai it is. These contraband boots of contraband. Is it 1 step or 2 steps?
In theory, it could be up to 3. It only kicks in after you desire it so. So in theory, you can do a full sprint and then blink. One might say, get to the end of your movement in a movement round and then blink. Whatever that means. He says with a smile. This is me as Crash, though. You can blink anytime during your 30 feet of movement. And when you have this multiple gems, you can just simultaneously successively blink.
Red.
So you can just blink 45. If you want to blow all 3 charges of the boots, you can just blink 45 feet immediately.
Just
And
the
then still
golem
run
points.
30. That'll be way later, but yeah.
Alright.
So you can put somewhere on your sheet, Aldrich, the Slipstream Blink Boots. Or simply the Slipstreams, if you want to be more simple with it. Like Gaius, the creator, was.
The slipstreams. Cool.
And then the Spectral Falconer's Wolf.
I have gloves of climbing.
Oh no, having too many magical items becomes a problem?
Shut up.
How could that happen?
First
they,
world problem. Too many magic gloves. I have so many arms for these gloves.
Are they attunement boots?
Yeah.
The boots themselves are not attunement.
The gloves.
As John has pointed out, they're meant to be put on very quickly in case of fuck. I need to book out of here. Honestly, a bit sort of like a criminal's boots.
They fit like
Yeah.
a glove.
Like a boot, but close enough.
If a glove is too big, does it still fit like a glove?
Did you see Jean pull out a book from his vest? I'll have to ask this to the maestros. A lot of insight and talking will occur because of this.
And
That or
lot
they're
of-
gonna throw tomatoes at me.
How about we give Nevi the gloves? A bird.
Huh?
For now. I mean, it's a bird. Blue. You're blue.
I mean, do you want the magic bird glove?
She shakes her head. I think it'd be better if you guys had it. I'm not, and she like brushes like a hair out of like the side of her face, on, like past her ear. I'm not combat.
You did great the one time we saw you.
I wasn't fighting.
Yeah, but you were keeping us from not being dead.
I don't need a bird to do that.
Oh, fair enough.
Let's just figure it out later. Let's just move on.
I could just give Marshall my gloves of climbing if he wants them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tala just like sinks, like her posture dips at that.
Oh yes, you know exactly what that means.
So you get to
She looks
cheat.
at her hand, and like the callus is on the. Just sort of flexes a little bit.
Wait, isn't that cheating if you have magic gloves and she does?
It's not like he can't do it already.
It just makes training easier, the fact that he doesn't have to focus on climbing a thing.
Doesn't count.
Okay.
Is there like
Magic.
anything of high ground around us?
There's plenty of trees around you that are plenty tall. I'm not saying like 10 stories tall like a god tree, but yeah.
But some big trees.
Big trees.
You get those to me, I throw them on and start climbing it.
And Tala just watches from a distance, praying that you don't call her over.
I mean, we all know he is.
Sands below, please watch me over on this night.
Just from the top of the tree.
Oh, Tala!
Sands above, please take me.
I give her guidance.
She begins climbing up, running and climbing up. Let's see.
Could I assist her using the glove to have the bird, like, point out footholds?
You are not attuned yet.
Oh, that is a fair point.
Athletics. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah,
15?
not bad. She has room for improvement, Marshall. But that's okay.
That's good.
Sounds we all.
All right.
If you
On the
don't
road.
improve, you stagnate.
So, that's topic number 1 of that edict. Topic number 2, we still have those random encounters.